Check. Alright. We're in.
Bad.
We are in the God Best.
Be back. To zip zap. Pudding pops. Oh yeah.
We're dealing with Pudding Pops and Zippy Zops with Marcus Van Horn.
Pudding pops.
Pudding Pops.
He's looking at me, pudding. Or pops.
Alright. Now that we're at. Sorry. It's, we started a little late tonight.
Yeah.
By like a couple minutes, I believe.
It's because we both had to take a shot.
No, we had to eat dinner.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. We had to eat food. It was very good food.
Yeah.
Where did the frigger frag go?
Freaky frag, hoochie, wee, wah, 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 ya, 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 ha,
This is
ha.
what I look like, huh? We started a little
Yeah.
late tonight.
Yeah. Stalker. It's because we both
Stalking
had to
myself.
take a shot. That sounded a lot funnier than I thought I was going to.
Take a Yeah. But yeah. Exactly. It's been a long weekend.
It has been a really damn long weekend, dude. I feel like I haven't been on a fucking podcast in ages.
Yeah. I feel like it's been a very, very long stretch.
It's been
since last
longer than a hot minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Why am I so dark today? I'm just saying, my angle's fairly dark. Listen.
My angle has a lot of light at the end of the tunnel.
Alright.
You're forcing yourself to be too bright now, motherfucker.
Holy shit.
Holy bejeebus.
Jeebus.
Your beebus.
Your beebus.
Just the beebus.
There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm satisfied with that. But yeah, I just feel like it's been not rough. It's just these past few days have felt like they just stretched on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
Like, especially at work. It's just like...
It's March now, so...
Yeah.
Hey.
Which is crazy. I didn't think we were going to make it, honestly. But we made it to March 2021. Here we are. I expected to be in the gym at least a little bit more at this point.
Yeah. Definitely me too. Although I do think about going to the gym every day.
I think about going to the gym every day too.
I need to like actually like, all right, Putang,
Just do it.
fucking go to the gym.
Yeah.
Go to the like.
Yeah. There's no other way around it. It's honestly, it's up to us. It's just there's a starting point, and I have not brought myself to the starting spot yet.
Now I'm thinking Friday. That's my next day off.
But that actually, I have Thursday and Friday off. But we also get paid on Friday. So.
Super heat. Super heat. Super heat.
But yeah.
Mario Kart. It's Luigi time. Oh yeah, wait a minute, man.
I gotta say though, this G Fuel, not sponsored, is doing a really good job. Honestly, I've grown to absolutely love the Bobby Boy flavor.
The Bobby Boysenberry.
Bobby Boysenberry is now my favorite out of the three.
You know, I never realized like how nice that is to say.
Bobby Boysenberry.
Bobby Boysenberry.
Just
The Bobby Boysenberry.
Yeah.
The Bobby Boysenberry. Boysenberry, Bobby Bobby Boysenberry. Bobby Boysenberry. Hey.
Oh.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. 405. It's Mr. Worldwide.
Man, it's about 405.
But yeah, I like this flavor. It's blue. Well, not exactly like blue, but it's nice. Purple. Man,
You're listening to 91.5. Mr. World. What?
on 91.5, you listen to Mr. Worldwide 405.
At 405.
But yeah.
It's your boy.
It's not what he says. That shit's fresh. Not really. Stop! Oh my god!
It's your boy.
I keep moving my mouse over to this screen accidentally and keeping it just gets us out of the stream, which is unfortunate.
You know, all I heard in that sentence was zibby zibby zap boot de bap zibby zibby zap.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's what I heard.
Did you? Is it all you heard? That's it?
Yeah.
Yo, hoes. Yo, Chris. What's up, man?
Participants. Hello, my sir, Chris. Hello, my sir, Chris.
Okay. Alright, I think we can officially relax now. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to take a nap.
Not that relaxed. Come on now. Don't make me funnel this G Fuel into your mouth so you stay awake. Listen, there's a bed over there. Alright?
Yeah, but I want to talk to the viewers while I'm trying to fall asleep.
But you can't.
But I can.
But you can't.
That's what I'm doing
Stop
right
falling
now.
asleep.
I can fall asleep.
No, I know you can fall asleep, but don't.
I'll be milk hours.
You're gonna be. I thought you said male condoms. I was like,
I'll be milk condoms.
condoms are for males.
Well, there's specific kinds of condoms.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, there are female condoms.
Yeah.
But they're rarely used because
you sexist son of a
because
bitch.
they're fairly ineffective in protecting people from having babies.
They're fairly ineffective from protecting people from having babies.
I know, cause I'm a gabagoo. I'm a lady. All right. So anyway, what's up, Chris? Dude, I'm super excited about. I'm super excited about this job, man.
Yeah, he is.
I started on the 15th.
Yeah, he does. It's your boy.
I didn't expect as many people to be sad as I thought as there is about me leaving.
At Létargé.
Yeah, Létargé. I'm surprised that there are a lot of people that are gonna. Maybe, I don't know, they might be lying to me. But apparently there's a lot of people. What the fuck? What are you doing?
I'm sitting.
You're just legs.
Now this is relaxing.
It's like I can't feel my dick, but
Now this is Hello. How are you?
The underdesk Marcus cam.
Hello. I'm falling.
Do you have anything to say about yourself?
Oh wait, underdesk cam. I smell like cheese.
You heard it here, folks. It smells like cheese.
So anyway,
That was surprisingly a lot harder to recover from. On the bright side, I can breathe out of my nose. Listen.
it's like I made all the snot going in my sinuses.
Did you hear me breathing? Do I need to do it?
I don't think they want to hear that.
I want to make sure they know that I can breathe out of my nose. Oh, dude, the close-up cam looked pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go back and watch it.
I want to watch it, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Look at him.
Hold on.
Ooh. The tune.
Here was the first one.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get on to the topic of the night. I did want to ask you a specific question.
Topic.
So I was kind of thinking about it, and I think about this topic a lot, and it's a little depressing.
Okay.
Death comes across my mind quite a bit in my day-to-day life, and not specifically like me dying or just the world in general and how life works. But like it also brought to me to ask you,
Asking me.
what you would do if just one day you found out that I was just gone. Like what would be your first thought, first action, first reaction? What do you think would happen first?
Well, I actually think about this a lot more than you would think I would.
Right.
I think about this a lot more as in what if my family members died right now? What would I do? How would I feel? Obviously I would be hella sad.
Mm-hmm.
I would take the PS5. No, I would be genuinely sad. And I'd probably think the person was fucking with me, saying that you were passed on.
Yeah.
In the end, I would want to know how it happened.
Right. I think at some points, if even no matter who it is, you kind of want closure on how it happened.
Yeah.
Or, at least if it was expected, what kind of went down.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is just sad. I don't
Yeah,
know
there's
how
no
else
other
I
way
feel.
to put it. It's just sad. It is.
I feel really sad.
Yeah.
In the words of Tater.
Yeah, exactly. It's unexpected when people pass away sometimes.
Yes.
And it takes a lot of it takes a lot of people by surprise, and some people deal with it better than others. Some people deal with it a lot differently than others.
That is true. And that brings us to our next segment, a video that we have. We don't have a video.
We don't have any.
Oh.
What?
I was just fucking with you. I don't know.
Okay.
But no, it is really sad, and it does catch you off by surprise a lot more than we would wish. But
yeah, I mean it happens though.
the world works in some weird ways, my dude.
The world does work in some weird ways.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it's not a bad thing either when I say this, but I think as time goes on, you don't necessarily get better at dealing with death, but you get a certain perspective on how life works.
You get a little bit more comfortable with it.
Right. And no matter, what happens, it's kind of going to happen to everybody eventually.
Yeah, I feel like there's some points where people are like so ready to die. Their loved ones are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
They don't understand like the pain and agony they've been going through. Like obviously it's people that have been like actually feeling like, pain, or like having really bad stress and depression that hasn't been talked about.
Right. Even
for
just
like
physical
years.
pain. I mean, there's plenty of people that hide their pain from their family members all the time. There are mothers, fathers, grandfathers that hide, like cancer from their family because they don't want to burden them with that. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their own lives and their own stresses, and the last thing that anybody needs to hear is that somebody that you love has something that debilitating.
Yeah.
And at the end of at the end of everything, that person has to deal with that pain, has to deal with all those things mostly by themselves, and it's not a bad thing, but it kind of has to happen, because if you, in certain circumstances, you don't want to drag those other people down when that's happening, but at the same time, you want your family has to understand you should be there for those people as well. It's not like you don't distance yourself from your family members. Just treat life how life is supposed to be. Don't be super extra careful and just, I don't know. I just treat it how it is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you'd be putting yourself in a lot more stress if you did all this extra stuff.
Yeah, Sarah.
But no, I don't know. For me, I feel like I would probably do it just that way, like, my family could live a normal life and I could figure my own shit out.
Right.
Obviously, if it's like my wife and kids, they'll know.
Yeah, you gotta let your immediates know.
But, yeah, everybody else, I probably won't tell. And if my wife or my kids end up telling you guys, then you got lucky, because I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's completely up to the person, because I would want my family to know eventually, because there's a point to where I'm not gonna let everybody know, but I'm not gonna wait until the very last day, to let them know, so it's not like a blow to the head.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if it wasn't mild, but it was some condition I got, and I'd have to be living with it for, the next 30 years, I'm not going to tell them day one that I find out, I'll wait until it's, my last, if I had guaranteed 30 years from this day on, I would wait until it's, my last year.
Yeah.
And I would tell them.
Even I think there's a difference between a chronic illness, right? Because some things you can kind of just deal with, if you find out that you're diabetic, obviously you can tell your family that you're a diabetic. Maybe not right away, but it's not exactly as bad as you having a a disease that like slowly eats away at your body, or something serious that's life threatening, to where like you have way less time than, versus somebody that has like diabetes that's manageable, reasonably manageable.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's a very, very touchy subject.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel on it too much. Because, I mean, the most we've been through is just getting hit by a car, so.
Yeah.
And even then, everybody was like, oh, I hope you feel better, but I have work.
Right.
So,
You want something for Wawa? I know you gotta lay on the couch all day, but
yeah. I'm pretty sure that was, like, my go-to moments, because I literally just laid in the couch and, like, I couldn't do really any chores, and, like, I got to wake up, lay on the couch, go to school, have, like, a real nice comfy chair and put my leg up, go home, lay on the couch. The only thing that was, like, the most uncomfortable about that time was trying to go to bed.
I think nighttime was probably the worst. Like, I know my first night was probably the worst night of pain I ever had to deal with. Like, I genuinely probably stayed up. I think I got home around midnight. And I had McDonald's. And then I tried to go to sleep with my leg propped up. And I guess I wasn't used to the loss of blood flow, or something was something was going on with my leg. I don't know. I should have stayed at the hospital with you, to the very least. That's all I know. But I was in so much pain that, like, the only thing that would give me any kind of relief was putting my leg down, because the blood could finally flow back through, like, and it would only last for a few seconds, and then the blood would catch up, and it would hurt even worse. So then I would walk to the bathroom to go to the bathroom, and I would sit on the toilet and cry my eyes out, because like, they didn't give me anything for the pain. I think it was because I was too young, or so. I don't know what the case was, but they were like, yeah, the only thing you can really take is like some, I don't know. It was like ibuprofen or something stupid that you could like just grab. But I never got any kind of pain management medication, anything.
Yeah, no, my pain definitely was not
Cut an
that
artery and a tendon in my arm in half with a grinder at work. God damn. What the fuck?
That's some crazy shit.
What were you saying?
My pain definitely wasn't that bad.
I don't know what it was, dude. It was.
They didn't fucking, like, if anything, I feel like I should have been the one that went home.
Yeah.
Had,
You even had everything off before I did.
It's because I had the casts, dude. I healed faster.
Yeah.
You only had the boots.
Yeah, I had the air cast to begin with. Like, like the very first thing that I got was an air cast. And then the second thing was the boot. And I kept the boot on for probably the longest.
Yeah, no, I had a full leg cast. I don't remember which leg it was.
Your right leg.
This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always thought. My feet look like fish. Looks like a big fish.
Yeah, there was a lot of differences between the two of our situations, which was funny to me, because like they treated you with more care, even though your situation was, I mean, obviously a little bit better if you didn't have, as much pain.
I really do have slender toes, huh?
Are you still on your fish toes?
Yeah.
Are you salty hoe?
Because everybody makes fun of my slender toes. And when you look at it in a sock,
They look like a stretched out piece of laptop.
it's like more than half my fucking sock. Like, what the fuck? I just have long fucking feet.
We need like a foot cam for the freaks out there.
I don't think they want to see that. I don't think we have many
linked
freaks
directly
in here
to our OnlyFans page.
But yeah, you should have had a lot more care. You should have stayed overnight so that way they could have watched over your leg. I don't know why they sent you home and made me stay. Because then that meant you went to school the next day and then I was in the hospital.
No, I didn't go home. We didn't go home right after. I'm pretty sure I was home for a little bit.
No, I'm saying you went home.
Yeah.
You just said you didn't go home.
You said something about school.
Yeah, because I said I had to stay the night and you could have gone to school the next day.
Yeah, I could have, but no fucking way. Nobody was letting me go. Nobody was gonna let me go to school. I was trying to get up off of the ground. I genuinely tried to stand up, and I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm gonna try to go home. I just want to get out of here. And I tried to stand up, and they were like, no, don't stand up, please, don't stand up, don't stand up.
I was like, oh, me and you must have done the same shit then.
Most likely.
The only thing that was on my head was I have a fucking basketball game tomorrow or tonight. I'm like, I have a fucking basketball game tonight. You need to get your fucking little ass up, get home, get fucking changed, and take your little sweet happy ass to basketball.
You're crazy, dude.
Dude,
crazy.
I was so upset that I was missing that fucking basketball game, dude. You have no idea. I was like, I think I can get up, and everyone was like, no,
no, sit the fuck down.
I'm like, God damn it. And I was wearing new jeans.
They cut my favorite pair of jeans that I was wearing that day right down the middle. Right down the middle. Like, they cut it all the way up my leg, right? And then they were like, do you just want us to just completely cut them off? And they were just like, yeah, they're already pretty much cut in half. So they just cut it all the way up, and I had no pants on.
They did the same thing for me. I'm like, my mom finally got there, and they're like halfway up my leg. I'm like, sorry, Mom.
Did they give you any kind of medication?
Not that I remember.
Dude, how the fuck did they not give us anything?
I don't know. I didn't have any pain.
You didn't have any pain.
Not that I can remember now.
I had pain. I was in pain for at least the first few days.
The only pain I remember having is like the occasional like ouch ooch. Fucking like walking around, or like I almost fell down the stairs a couple of times, like. But other than that, I haven't had like some serious pains. And then after that, the only pain I had was like trying to walk again on the foot. My ankle was so stiff, I just kept like fucking stomping my foot instead of like using my ankle to walk.
Yeah.
So. And that's how my growth first started.
I honestly wish, like, because they were so concerned about, like, my growth plates being damaged. Like, when they were first doing my x-rays and stuff. And they were like, no, I think his growth plates are fine, da-da-da-da. I want to know if my growth plates were actually fine. There are so many questions I have for these doctors, because I feel like they just breezed over all the shit that involved me. Like, what the fuck?
Well, we're talking back in like what?
4th grade.
I
2012.
was gonna say like 2010 around there.
Well, we graduated 2016. So that was 8th grade. Minus 4 would have been 4th grade. So that was 2012.
Big math words make my brain hurt.
2012.
There you go. The fucking year nobody thought we would make it to, because some numbnuts wanted to make a fucking movie about 2012 before we fucking made it there.
Yeah, like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
I remember watching 2012 in like 2010, and I'm like,
Nick, check Facebook. Oh, okay. I'll check Facebook.
yeah, dude, you know who you should be?
Who should I be?
Fucking Pennywise, motherfucker.
Because of my hair right now?
Yeah. 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 Woo-hoo-hoo.
Is it because of the big
No.
forehead? It's because of the big forehead.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Dude, you could make a killer
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Pennywise. It's
No.
either that or I'm
Dude,
Pennywise
that's fucking gnarly.
and you're fucking Georgie. Ooh, ooh. It started to ooh. 9-year-old
Jesus Christ.
Mal
Malpractice.
Mal.
Suit?
malpractice suit.
Dude.
Bad practice suit for people who don't speak Spanish. That's what mal means. Bad. You're welcome. I'm like
Yeah.
rocking myself to sleep.
Yeah.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop.
Okay.
When the wind blows, the trees know as
I forget what I was talking about. You're no help. It doesn't help that I'm also kind of hungry, even though we just ate dinner.
Dude, like I said, we went to eat dinner. All right, so this is the night situation. This is the sitch. These are the dates. Listen up. You listening? I'm waiting.
I'm listening.
You're listening. Are you guys listening? Hey! All right, they're listening.
There are 4 people listening to me right now.
Oh, it's the boy
Oh, yay! Yo, what's going on, man?
What's going on, my man?
It's
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. Motherfucker.
No, well, that was one day before me and Sam got the apartment.
Damn. Oh, I remember them now. I remember. Because you kept cutting them open. Because you're a dumb hoe.
Dumbass.
But anyways, my nightlife situation. I woke up at like 6:35.
Right.
Went upstairs.
Uh-huh.
Was not hungry.
Got it.
Still ate the plate of food that was presented to me.
Yes.
Then. 6:55.
55.
I roast the plate.
Roast it.
Put it in the dishwasher. And then came up here.
Up here.
And we started the podcast. Oh, and I got off work at 3:30, but I didn't get home until 4 because there was some stuff I had to help with at work. But now I'm here.
Stuff you had to help with at work, but now it's here.
It was a pretty, like, good, decent, ka-chow 2-hour nap.
Yeah?
Man.
Good. I can't take naps super often, but when I do, it either really does wonders for my day or really fucks it up.
I didn't mean to take this nap. It was a surprise nap for everybody.
He's like, I didn't even know this was going to happen, but I'm glad it did.
My bed just honestly gets so comfy sometimes. Like, I'm just like, wow, it's been...
Just not.
Like, I'm just
Not.
gone. No, but I did wake up this morning really fucking tired, dude.
It's alright, it'd be like that. I was also really tired. I'm surprised that I slept how long I did today, though. I slept in until 12.
But I saw that, and I'm like, no way this fucking kid's just waking up.
I genuinely I woke up at 12. I never ever sleep in that late. Like, rarely. Obviously, I do it. Hence today.
Get about the
I think-
flow.
I feel like I was up until like when were we done playing Val? Like 1-ish? 1:30-ish?
I think we got off at like 1:15.
Okay. Yeah, because I know we got off like reasonably okay time. Because we played 2 games, and I think the second game ended at like 12:30. Or like, yeah, around there. But I don't. What song are you singing?
What?
What song are you singing?
I don't know. This song goes like this. Dancing is what I do. Dancing when I think of you. Dancing to bring my doll.
Yeah. I don't even know I would help you, but I don't.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. That's fine. We can do this.
Yes, we can do this.
I think you can do this.
Wait, did you want to mute the mic so we don't get copyrighted for it?
I know the song that he was singing. Sorry. We were trying to get copyrighted there. Are you having fun?
Hey, Rock, are you still on stream?
Probably not. He is. He better be there.
You know why? Because he's not fucking square, that's why.
Yeah, you better be here.
Fucking
Don't
AWOC.
be square.
AWOC, if you're still in stream, we should play Val.
We should play Val. We need a good squad, dude.
Yeah, we should get the gang back together.
Honestly, I'm
The
getting
mystery
better.
gang.
I'm getting better with Raze.
Rover.
And I'm to the point to where I get frustrated with other people that don't know how to use Raze.
Mm.
So hopefully I'm good enough to at least judge a little bit.
Hey, the boy AWOC still in chat. But no, we should play some Val.
We should 100% play some
After
Val.
the podcast?
After the podcast.
After the
I do have to get a snack, though, because I am pretty hungry.
I'm going to load myself up with some Big Boy G Fuel.
Oh, yeah. I as well. Like I said earlier, Bobby Boysenberry is my favorite flavor so far.
Hey, Rock, you got to see if Emily and maybe JJ are down to play.
I can't help with the good part, but I can play. Get out of here! Get out of here,
Bro.
kid! You're doing great. You're
AWOC?
fucking amazing.
AWOC with the fucking sheriff, dude?
Yes! She's got the eye of the eagle.
Homie says so. You're in my sights. Get out of them.
I'm gonna get you out of them if you don't want to get out of them.
You're gonna be gone, kid.
Fucking face when you said that. Watch. I want you to watch.
I'm watching. I am watching.
Hold on. It'll be there shortly.
I'm watching.
It'll be there shortly.
We're catching up.
Shortly.
We're catching up.
Positively.
We're
catching
catching
up
up.
to the stream right there. Hold on.
Almost there. I'm getting a close up for this so I can see it. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Fuck, why do I think her name's Emily? Alright, now I know why I keep calling her Emily. Because my friend's girlfriend, his name is Emily, and I used to always play with them. Fucking Memphis and Emily.
Yeah. It's
keep calling her
understandable.
Emily.
I know you guys will never understand, but I understand
Yeah.
his struggle. I know he's stupid, but
Okay.
no, I really can't blame you because I do the same shit all the time.
I really thought her name was Emily. I'm like,
All
oh
the
yeah, you
time.
guys see if Emily wasn't gonna.
I'm pretty sure the only reason I actually consistently call her Ariana is because when I think of her, I think of Ariana. Like our Ariana.
Our Ariana?
Yes, our Ariana.
No,
That we don't play with anymore.
I know.
Unfortunately.
She's got like a new squad like every fucking week. Dude.
Oh yeah, she's like a heavy gamer, but she also works a lot at Amazon
Yeah.
at like night hours. Like I think it's like 6 to something in the morning or something.
I want to know if she still does the overnight shifts.
Honestly, I do too. I'm pretty sure she does. I mean,
I don't know. I want to talk to her again. I want to see how she's doing. But hey, Ron, you should see if Ariana
yes,
wants to
100%.
play. Not
We
Emily.
need a squad. We need
Ariana.
we need Lay Squad.
Bro, get the man's JJ on too.
Yes, JJ. Yes. But we can't get Russell on because I need Rays.
Well, and there's beef there.
And there's beef. So let's not bring beef. Let's bring
the
Bobby Boysenberry. No, I'm just.
Gotta get the man JJ.
Yeah, I forgot there was beef there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is that why we haven't squatted up in a hot minute?
I was gonna say after the beef.
There was a little bit of a falling out in the hype house.
Yeah. after the beef with Russell.
The beef with Russell.
It was more just kind of like, all right, well, you guys deal with that.
The beef with Russell had nothing to do with us.
It had nothing to do with us,
Absolutely, just sent something in the group chat. Okay.
but yeah,
Thank you. Yes, we're gonna play
beautiful.
tonight. I'm going to try my hardest at playing Raze because I like playing her. I'm trying to upgrade so I can get up to the. I'm on the last tier of Reyna, and I want to try Reyna to see if I can get her playstyle down because I feel like I'll be good. I feel like I'll do all right.
I forget who Ariana plays.
I'm pretty sure. Doesn't Ariana play Sage?
I feel like it's Sage or Killjoy.
Oh yeah, it is Killjoy. Yep, she plays
Right?
Killjoy.
Right, AWOC? Have you played with Ariana recently?
The LMA roller, whole Russell thing.
Yeah. It's a big fucking rip in chat. Everybody, can we get an F in chat for Russell?
Get a fat F in chat for Russell. But yeah, I'm glad that we have a squad though. Even if it's not like consistent, I do like our squad.
Yeah.
I appreciate the good vibes. I had my own beef with Russell. Don't worry, guys.
No, but honestly,
I appreciate the good vibes.
Every time I play with Memphis, love playing with Memphis. Love playing with Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis and Emily.
Yeah.
Great people. I love them. They're like my favorite couple.
Yeah.
They're just actually good. So it's like
Yeah. I totally get that. That's how I feel about playing with like literally almost everybody else that I play with because I'm like Dookie Trash Can. I'm like total noob level player because I'm not like a grind player. Like I don't play as much as everybody else. I don't put like all the hours in. I think she plays Reyna and Omen. I don't know though. Okay, so she's changed up characters a little bit. I know for sure that she was playing Killjoy when she was playing with us, or at least I remember it. But I'm like low tier compared on skill level with everybody else. I try my best. I have fun. Sometimes I don't. But most of the time I have fun and I enjoy the game. And you and everybody else are pretty supportive
she does
of that.
play Omen.
Yeah, but you guys are pretty supportive, and you guys are really, really good. I mean, compared to what I can pull off.
Yeah, dude. Playing with Memphis is actually so nice. Like, even if you're absolutely playing like shit and he knows it,
Yeah.
the most you'll get out of him is, why weren't you? Nice try, man.
Yeah.
You know, like he'll low-key start to freak out on you, but then it's like, nah.
Right, but then even if he wants to freak out on you, he'll tell you the advice that he would probably give anybody else on like
Yeah.
how you could have done it better.
Yeah, that's why it's really nice playing with Memphis. It's a little hard because Memphis is actually really good at the game.
Oh yeah. Memphis is up in like the one of the top tiers, right?
He's I think he's in Diamond.
Which is pretty hard to get into.
It's like Diamond, then like Elite, and then something else.
Right, so he's
So
like in the
he's-
top tiers of comp.
Yeah, he's one of the top tiers. Hi.
Hey, man. I gotta take this watch off, man.
Watch.
Is that really how you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good, I'm glad.
I do kind of want to take a little nap.
Honestly, I wish naps were more satisfying.
Chat. 30-minute nap starting now. Let's go.
You're just gonna nap until 8:30?
We can. Dude.
What?
Dude.
Dude.
Imagine.
You
fucking imagine.
God dang it.
Right? Biggest streamer in the fucking planet.
Right.
Has like 10 million viewers.
Yeah.
And just like, alright, chat. 30-minute nap starting now. And everybody just stayed in fucking stream.
Just naps.
And just napped for 30 minutes.
That would be great. That would be really progressive, I think. I think we should push for that. 30-minute nap sessions.
That would be so cool.
I think we're gonna. I'm shooting for 8:30 tonight. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. Kind of just to chill, start off the week. Not too crazy. Two old men with you nap talk. Hey, listen, naps are nice.
Yeah.
Naps are nice.
Naps are nice. I take 2-hour naps because I'm a lazy son of a bitch.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I know I am.
Honestly, I wish I had gotten another body pillow when I bought that one. I might get another one. I might get another one. Because it's really, honestly, it's great on that side of my bed, on the left side of my bed, because it blocks off that wall. But if I had another one, I could put it behind my head, get rid of those two other crappy pillows over there, and have great neck support.
Yeah. You know what I do?
What?
I sleep on this side. Then I flip over. And I sleep on this side. And then when both of those sides don't work, I try and sleep like this. I tilt my head this way, or I tilt my head this way. And if that doesn't work, then I flip over on my stomach.
And you starfish out?
Let's see if I can demonstrate this. Hold on. I flip over on my stomach.
I mean, if you want, you can just get on the bed and demonstrate.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now you're just showing your ass to everybody. A voluptuous ass. Whoa, we might get... Oh, I'm switching the camera off. It's getting a little steamy in here.
But then I would lay like this.
He would lay like this. I probably shouldn't have done that and told him to get in my bed, because now he's probably going to stay there. I don't really think this one out. Chat, what do you guys... I haven't had a nap in years. Oh, so I'm sorry, Chris. That's unfortunate. Let's look at the nap cam real quick, just to make sure that Marcus is in the same spot. All right, we're going to keep going. Let's stream. But yeah, Marcus seems to be pretty comfortable. He's having a good time. This is our national nap cam. If there's any naughty new viewers out there that like to drop a little knapsack money drop in a chat, totally do that. I'm looking to wakey Marcus with a K, not a C. What do you guys think I should do to wake him up? What do you guys think I should do? Drop in chat. What do you think the best way to wake Marcus up right now is? Best way that you can think of. Go right ahead. Let me know in the chat, and I'll do it. All right. Let's check the nap cam. Seems to be in the same position. All right. Train horn. I don't have one of those. Oh, he's stirring. He's stirring. Look at that. He's stirring, shaking with the hand. He's got the shakes. Alzheimer's. No, it's not Alzheimer's. Dementia. Alright, I think he's coming back over. I think we're coming back. But yeah, every 10 minutes of nap time is 10 minutes he has to clean your room as payment. I cleaned my own room. I caught it. Nah. What do you think? How do you think you're gonna punish your kids when you're older?
Well,
Cause I got told today that I have to have a lot of grandbabies. You know who you are. Anyway, what are you gonna do with your kids when you have to? I don't know, when they do some shit.
at a younger age, they will be put in the dusty ass corner that has not been swept or cleaned or scrubbed or swept and swept.
Swap it.
Swap it and swept it. For months.
Oh damn, they got a dusty ass corner.
Yeah, they get to be friends with the dust bunnies.
Go into the attic.
Yeah. Whoa. And then as they get older, I'm going to discipline my kids the way that I was disciplined, because I want my kids to turn out the way that I turned out. Hopefully, they just actually like me. And
Shots.
There's a little bit of shade here, though, you know. No. I mean, I'm gonna do it in a better way than I was disciplined, but I'm gonna do it remotely the same way. Which was, I got warnings, and after that, I got spanked on the ass.
Yeah, it happens. Honestly, there's a. I don't encourage beating the shit out of your kids, but
Neither do I.
the occasional smack on the ass is not a bad idea, because at the end of the day, you're teaching them that you have to instill the concept of superiority, and it's not of fear. It's not out of loss of love. It's out of necessity. Because if you don't instill that into your kids, they're not gonna know how to listen. Like that's why you see kids in Walmart and Target and out in public, like
just
screaming and just causing fucking problems.
And the parents like, listen.
Right, and they grab their
and it doesn't work.
exactly, and nothing works, and they scream and flail and
Sounds good, AWOC. Enjoy your dinner,
it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Yes, enjoy your dinner, sir. Enjoy. We will be off soon. Whoa, low blow.
See, that one wasn't towards you. It was towards.
Oh no. I think she was talking about my baby talk.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a certain level of respect that's instilled in the kids that do get a smack on the ass when it's deserved. You know.
Well, when you get warnings for it, and then you get the blows.
Yeah, there's obviously like reason for it. You know, like you get you have warning A through C, and but you can't just if your kid goes ahead and like just says like steals a cookie, right?
Mm-hmm.
You warn them once, don't steal the cookie. They do it again. Listen, don't steal the cookie, or something's gonna happen. Next time, all right, you stole the cookie. Some shit's gonna happen next time, and I'm not gonna hold back. Stole the cookie again. All right, I told you what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this time. Bap bap. That's the end of that. Walk away and it's done. It's following through with consequence.
Sounds good, AWOC. We'll do. I'll probably shoot like a text or something when we're ready.
Yes, sir. We will let you know, sir. We will let you know.
But no, I mean, it definitely does set some mindset of respect and level of respect for the kid at that point, because then it's like, okay, well, I've warned you, I've given your time. Now that you've kept doing it, this is well deserved. You need this, that way now to not do it again.
Right.
And, if you still do it, then you're either going to get another spanking or you're getting in your room.
I used to smack your butt when you were little, but once you started to get older and couldn't understand basic concepts, I didn't need to anymore. Right. And there's a certain, obviously there's a certain age where, like, a smack on the ass obviously is going to do a good job, because I'm pretty sure the last time I got my ass smacked was, like, 6th grade, 7th grade.
I was gonna say I was a solid like 11 or 12 last time. I feel like.
I think once high school sets in, you can't really get your ass smacked anymore.
Nah,
like obviously you can,
but
there's a certain
that shouldn't be how discipline is after that. That's more of like. I don't know. Those areas are more fishy when you start getting into.
Yeah, obviously it depends on the parenting situation and everything like that.
After that point, I feel like after a solid like 12 is when I would stop ass smacking and I would just start grounding. Maybe even 10. Yeah. From like 10 to 12, I would see.
You just gotta feel out your kid.
Yeah.
There's a certain intelligence level where you get that, like Mom said, like that basic concept of understanding. Like when that whole right and wrong thing was.
Yeah.
And like even if you didn't understand that, like you there's a certain maturity that you see, like there's really not any point in beating your kid anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I like when you're young like that, you don't really understand why. And you just kind of think they're like being mean. But like obviously, when you get older and you look back at it, you're like, man,
there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm glad that they beat my ass.
I am. I'm
but
like,
there's a certain understanding that I have. Like, okay, it kind of needed to happen.
Yeah.
Whether I liked it or not,
there was no other way that it was going to get through to your head.
Right. And there's just I truly believe that it's not like a hateful thing. It's not like a. I mean, in some situations it is, and that's unfortunate. But like, a smack on the ass every once in a while, like I think it only happened to me 3 times in my life.
Oh, right, it happened to me a lot more than 3 times.
Well, yeah, but like, even if it did happen to you more than a few times, like, for you, like you had a different disciplinary system than I did. Like,
yeah,
I would get my stuff taken And, and I would get grounded for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, sometimes months.
Well,
You would get grounded for what? You said at most. At some point I asked you, and you were like, at most I've gotten grounded for like a week.
Yeah. Well, it's because, like, we were asked what we'd rather take, and we, if it would rather be getting our phone taken away or getting an ass smacking. Of course, we always chose the ass smacking. And fucking dude, I'm having a whole brain fart.
Ass smack.
So after a little bit, hi Sam, love you too.
Hi Sam.
After a little bit, obviously we wouldn't get the choice. It would be like, look, if you do this again, I'm taking your shit.
Right.
But for the most part, it was like, I can either take your shit or you can fucking get over here and get your ass smacking. And usually, so now that Sam's here, usually we would take the fucking ass smacking because we wanted our shit.
Yeah.
So
I didn't necessarily have a choice. It was just like, oh, you fucked up? All right, your shit's getting taken. Boot gang. Like, either way. Like, it was never like the physical choice. Or it was like, all right, you're going to be grounded for 2 or 3 weeks and you have to do chores.
I don't feel like that's as effective as an ass smacking. It's
no.
like, because the trauma that becomes behind it of like, wow, I really fucked up. Now this has to happen.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to do this again. But if it's like, oh, I'm going to take your iPad away from you.
Right.
It's like,
I mean, mind you, I never had like iPads or like
well, no, I know, but
like,
I'm just
like I didn't have TV time, or if I had a tablet or if I had my phone, I would get my phone taken away, and then eventually I got smartphones taken away and I got a dumb phone, which was the worst shit ever. It was so fucking humiliating. It was so humiliating walking into high school with a slide phone. The whole entire first year of high school, I had a slide phone. And for a good portion of sophomore year, I had a slide phone. It was the worst ever. I hated it.
Sam said, yeah, true. Dad did take our stuff if we did stuff really bad. We weren't terrible kids.
No, yeah, you guys weren't terrible kids.
We weren't bad. Honestly, I can't say the experience of my shit being taken from me as much as I can from you, Sam. Because you definitely had the larger end on that side.
Yeah, she said we weren't perfect, but we
weren't that bad
either.
Yeah.
I don't think any kids are perfect, but there's a certain level of discipline that you have to show your kid, or else they're never gonna know it. Which is why you have all those freakouts of kids and shit. Like it's embarrassing even for the people that aren't in that situation. Like, I feel embarrassed when I see kids freaking out next to their parents at the store and stuff.
I know, and I'm that person to totally just fucking look at you the whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna stare at you at least for a good 30 seconds.
Like, I look until they make eye contact, and then I look at their kid, I look at them, and then I look away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean to make them feel bad.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you need to have some sort of discipline.
Well, yeah. Like, where the fuck did the time go? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You're just gonna give your kid whatever they wanted?
I feel like...
And then expect them to turn out, like, super well behaved?
I feel like those parents are the parents that never... Or, like, are the people that, like, never sought out their disciplinary ways as, like, good.
Or,
they
like,
sought it out as, like, more, like... abusive in a
Yeah,
way.
it was like, oh, my life was so terrible, I'm never gonna do that to my kid. I'm gonna give my kid whatever they want.
And
all the time.
now you realize why.
Yeah, now there's a reason why, that you were treated like that.
Because you didn't turn out snobby, but now since you're not saying no to your kid or disciplining your kid's turning out snobby, thinking I can get this, I'm getting this. You're just being mean. Why aren't you giving me this? And then they snap on you, and then you get pissy and fucking worn out.
You wonder why. Like,
yeah.
You wonder why your kid's such a little shithead, and in reality, it was your fault in the first place because you didn't, you decided for the first 5 to 6 years of their life to just keep giving them the toys that they asked for,
and
no
skip
matter how
discipline.
much they fussed.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to fuss and fuss and fuss either way. You're going to have kids that just fuss or just act up. But obviously you can nip that in the bud early and be like, look, you little shit. You're not going to get this toy this time. And I don't care how much you say anything. Like, it's not your decision. Is it your money? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Who's buying this fucking Barbie for you at the end of the day? Me. And if I don't want to buy you a Barbie, I'm not going to buy you a Barbie. And that's going to be that. You can cry as much as you want. But you're not going to get what you want. If I decide, yeah, like, you've been good, I'm obviously going to buy you a toy. But if you're literally, it's just a normal day and we're going shopping and you want a little fucking toy and you, like, just don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're not always going to get something when we go to the store. You're not always going to get something when you were good. You know?
I know. I feel like a piece of shit because, like, one time my dad was going to Target and I was like, oh, Dad, can I go with you? He was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I go with him to Target and, like, he's like, you know you're not getting anything, right? I'm like, yeah, I know.
But you would obviously hope that there was something.
I was hoping he was, like, bluffing. And, like, as we're going through, like, we're starting to walk out the doors and, like, he's got his receipt. And I start crying. And he's like, fuck you crying for? I told you weren't getting anything. I'm like, I know, but I still wanted something.
Yeah.
You know, but I, like, looking back on it, I feel like a piece of shit for that, low-key, because it's like...
No, come on. Are you kidding me? Like, even if... honestly, I never wanted to be... Like, I don't think I was ever, like, asking for things when I went to stores and stuff. Like, obviously, if it was, like, 7-Eleven and I saw that there was Boost there, I was like, oh, could I have a Boost? Or, like, can I get something to drink?
Yeah.
And if it was a no, then I wouldn't be like, oh, why not? You know. But, like, if I went to the store, I kind of always, like, expected to maybe get offered, you know, if there was money, you know, get, like, an offer. And I would obviously take it.
Yeah.
But I was never, I don't know. I was still disappointed when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I always wanted something.
I always got confused. And here's where I get confused. Because, like, I would ask my dad, like, hey, can I go, you know, hang out with Nick or go have dinner with Nick? And sometimes he would play with me. So, like, over text, I can't tell. And he'd be like, no. And I'd be like, why not? Because that's what we would do, jokingly. He'd be like, no. And I'd be like, why not? And, you know, he'd be like, because I said, okay, fine. So I did it again, and he's like, because I said no. Now go home and do. I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
You know.
That's, yeah. I never, that's why I still don't like texting people.
Yeah.
Because there's no emotion behind it.
You can't understand the tone.
Right.
And no matter how hard they try. Like, obviously now you can. If you have an iPhone, they have, like,
FaceTime.
Well, they have FaceTime, and even if you don't want to FaceTime, they have, like, memojis, I think they call it. And it's where it's, like, your face, it reads your face, and, like...
Oh, yeah, it's like the 3D face model
yeah.
that you can record yourself.
So, essentially, if you are having what seems to be, like, a serious conversation, then, you know, you could do that. Or, like, if you really want to show the emotion through your text, and you've been having a lot of problems showing emotion through your text, and you could do that as well, and it could help. But, I mean...
I would, honestly, in any situation, if I had a choice, I would much rather pick the situation where I could talk to the person, in person. Because I've always been better at talking to people in person because I can read how they're reacting to what I'm saying. So I can change what or how I have to say something to direct the conversation to where I want it to go.
Yeah.
And versus in text message, it's like I have to guess your tone in a sentence. I have to guess how you are thinking right now. You know, like, it's easy to do in a book because you can kind of make it up as you're reading. Like, you can make up how this person's tone is, how the voice is when they're saying it, and stuff like that. But that's a fixed point. If you're talking to a person, you can't just guess or make up how they're saying that because most of the time you're going to be wrong.
And that's where, like, I guess proper grammar comes in. Like,
right.
Like, now it's been normalized for if you're texting somebody, if there's a period at the end of a sentence, you're
It's
like,
serious.
yeah, you're like, why are you upset?
Yeah, if you
But-
use a period, it's like super aggressive.
Like, that's only like teenagers.
Yep.
Like, I asked my dad, I'm like, yo, are you good? He's like, yeah, why? I'm like, you put a period at the end. Like, that usually means like somebody's upset or mad at you. He's like, I'm just using proper grammar, dude.
Just using it's just using a period.
Yeah.
I've honestly stopped using periods because people thought I was being aggressive.
That's why I stopped using periods. I haven't like actually written like a solid sentence or typed a solid sentence.
Yeah, texting people definitely not.
Because
Like it's like you get so tied up in other people assuming that you're being aggressive that it's not even worth using proper grammar. Like, I have to change how my sentence structure is depending on person to person. Like, I text you how I would, like, if I was texting, like, Ariana. Like, I would text her differently than how I would text you. Or, like, if I'm texting somebody that doesn't live around here that uses different, like, language or slang, I have to, text how they text.
Yeah. I honestly feel the same way because, like, if it's just me and you,
10 minutes.
I would talk like how we would.
Yeah.
But like in my culinary class, I would talk a little different.
Yeah.
And like
Or
I
like
wouldn't
you talk
talk as
differently
much.
at work. You talk
Yeah.
differently at work how you would at home. You talk differently at home how you would at like the doctor's office.
I don't think anybody really talks the same everywhere, and if they do,
I commend them for it.
I would just say all to them.
Yeah, because whoever they're talking to is really accepting of however they talk. Because
It's just look. Honestly, I feel like more people should do it. It's just showing people their true colors.
oh yeah, I
But-
honestly, it's an acceptance thing. Like, not everybody's going to accept how you talk, but if you get to that confidence level, go right the fuck ahead.
If you just have that small adjustment, it's a lot easier than trying to explain yourself. And it's a lot nicer to just say, I'm not gonna, explain myself to you and explain why you're saying that.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to just go, all right, well, hi, how are you? I'm doing great. And then when I'm around you, I'd be like, yo, go fuck yourself, you fucking coochie, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Mom just said, I'm today years old when I found that out. People must think I'm such an angry person. Why we can't use correct grammar anymore? Was that an angry question because I put a question mark?
See, like,
Yeah, I mean,
That-
it's really subjective at that point. 'Cause It's all up to the reader. Periods, I don't understand why they became how they are. Because it's just an end to the sentence. Honestly, I think it was because of emojis. It looked weird next to an emoji.
I don't know. Because, like, when I'm reading this, right, I'll read it. I'm today years old when I found that out. People must think I'm such an angry person. We can't use correct grammar anymore? Like, that, in a sense, if I didn't know you, I would think would be a little aggressive.
Right. Which is
But
odd because, like,
It's just a normal sentence.
it's just a sentence. You're not supposed to, like, obviously you're supposed to have
Yeah.
intention behind your words, but like there's no reason why a period, exclamation point,
Or question mark should
be that
persuade.
heavy.
Yeah. It
There-
should
there's-
persuade the way that you think about the
Right.
sentence.
There's a way that you have to perceive grammar, and obviously as we're getting older, at least as teenagers our age, like I don't know how society went to that, or just our age group, not society. Our age group went to the point to where we don't use grammar properly.
Well,
I mean, obviously it's because of a mix between slang and emojis
Yeah.
and stuff like
I was
that.
gonna say
but-
we haven't used proper grammar since we've been in school, but
Yeah.
and even then it's elementary school that we're talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just weird how it comes out. Like with you guys, it's fine.
Yeah, like there's a certain
Yeah,
yeah. I
there's
think
few different people that we understand, like who are just using grammar,
yeah.
and then who use grammar as like persuasive imagery.
I think it's purely based on the relationship that you have with that person.
That's true.
Like I feel like people that I don't know or people that I know that don't use the period and exclamation points that I've noticed that they don't use all those grammar and punctuation, like that those are the people that I'm obviously not going to use the grammar and punctuation. Um but like with my parents, with people that are obviously older than me that care about the grammar, I'm going to use the grammar and put periods and stuff like that and do everything properly, but
Oh,
it's purely situation.
I still don't.
I mean,
use
with like
proper
dad and
grammar
mom,
like,
not really. But if I'm trying to tell them something serious, or if it's somebody that I don't know, that's older than me, I'm gonna use proper punctuation until otherwise.
Well, I mean, there's that, but like, even still, like, I'll catch myself like doing abbreviations, and I'm like, sorry, like, and I tell them, I'm like, this means this, or like, you know, I just don't use the abbreviations, and I just type it out.
Yeah.
Because we got so used to abbreviations and using them so much. I still have people our age asking me like
What abbreviations are?
what certain abbreviations are.
Right.
And I don't mind. I'm not like, you don't know what
I mean,
this
I asked you
means?
something once the other day. I
Yeah.
knew what it meant. Like, what's the wave? Like WTW.
Yeah.
That's what the wave. What's the what? It's what the wave. What's the wave? But like in the context it was being used, I didn't understand.
Well, I mean, and that can also go for other people. Certain people can go, what the what?
Yeah, like that's what I usually use it for. And then there's what the wave. But like even still in the context of the sentence, it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because like I had just said something, and then all of a sudden somebody was like, "What's the wave?" And I'm like, "What? What do you mean?"
Usually you'll see that when somebody's like bored.
Yeah.
And they'll like post it on like their Snapchat story or something.
Yeah, that either that or hit me up.
Yeah. But I don't know. We've got so used to using abbreviations now. I feel like we've normalized it.
Well, we normalized abbreviations in the first place because of texting.
Yeah.
Like
there's nothing wrong with it.
No, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just an evolution of language, honestly. And it may be a bad thing, it may be a good thing, but at the end of the day, we started using abbreviations and stuff because the phones that we were using, obviously not smartphones when they first came out, but like flip phones, it was a lot easier to use less letters because it took less time. You know, because that little, you know, you're going to just use your one thumb, or maybe you were good enough to use both of your fingers to get those text messages out fast enough. But you're not going to do full grammar, you know, punctuated sentences when you can just say LMAO, LOL, BRB, HMU, WTW, all that, you know. It was easier. Now it's become part of the language culture that is texting.
Yeah. No, it's just a younger age sees it as a foreign thing. I think it also has a lot to do with when you text, you are talking, sending the text itself is the period. Using a period is like you're stopping the conversation, I guess he meant.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it also has a lot to do with when you text.
Conversations abruptly, like walking away from someone while
you are.
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like.
Talking, sending the text itself.
Yeah.
Is the period. Using a period is like stop.
Yeah, I totally get that because like not putting a period there, it kind of leaves that open-ended for the other person to answer. That's what it feels like to me.
I still don't see it that way, honestly. Like, I feel like there's ending words that are readable for enough for me at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, did you want to grab dinner? I don't know. What do you want? I'm not sure. All right, I'll be up in a second.
Yeah.
You know, no need for punctuation or anything. Like,
Right.
you know,
It's a quick conversation.
I know the subject. I know what's gonna happen, and I know briefly when.
Yeah, there's obviously like a formality that has to go on in the conversation. Like you have to understand what kind of formal you're talking about. Like, are you gonna be talking about the are you gonna be talking about like with somebody that's obviously older than you? Dad has joined the podcast. Do you want to come in?
Am I allowed?
Yeah, come sit on the couch.
Why don't I have a second? Because I found your sock.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your sock.
Thank you.
Marcus? No socks.
No socks for Marcus.
Well, thanks for trying.
But I think there's certain situations where you kind of have to pick and choose how you talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Because if, like I said earlier, if you're talking to somebody older, you're gonna want to understand that there's gonna be not necessarily older even. Like even if you know you're talking to somebody that's literally your age but they're a manager, like you're obviously going to talk a lot differently to a manager than you're going to talk to like one of your coworkers.
No, and that's actually really, really crazy. I'm not a manager, but I'm sought out by my team to be a manager. I find myself using more commas than anything while texting. I use a lot of commas too, Chris, so it's not just you. But my team, I'm sought out as a manager by my team.
Yeah.
Even by my managers, I'm like they come to me when they have ideas. Which is pretty nice because I like that because it's like technically everybody answers to me.
Yeah.
That sounds really selfish and like really fucking like snobby, low key.
Find myself using okay.
But why my things get deleted? I don't know, Memphis, but it's good that you're in the chat. Memphis.
Hey.
But no, I do like it because like people know their shit. I know they know their shit, but then they look to me when it's like
sure that they know their shit.
To make sure that they know their shit. And that's a good feeling because
right.
You know.
You feel like you're doing your job and people come to you and confirm that for you. I kind of feel that in the back too sometimes. Because like I'm not the most experienced back there. But like not a lot of the newer people that come in. Like Kevin, Miles. Like a couple of the newer people, they come to me and ask me questions about like what to do.
Yeah.
And it feels good. Because they obviously know that you know your shit. And, you know, if they don't know, then I'm more than happy to help.
I said, y'all looking cute, boys. No, Memphis. That is you, sir. You are that sexy motherfucker, man.
Sexy motherfucker, man.
You're that sexy motherfucker, man.
Sexy motherfucker, man.
You know, Memphis, every time I talk about playing with somebody else, I totally call them Emily because I think about playing with you and Emily, but their name is Ariana. I don't know how I managed to do it, but we play with 2 to 3 people. Their names are Ron, Ariana, and JJ. And every time we fucking play with them, I always call Ariana Emily because I'm so used to playing with you guys. And I'm fine with it. And if you and Emily ever break up and it's Emily's fault, I'm throat punching her. It's just final.
I'm currently stabbing the ground with my sword right now.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
My sword?
Just the stabbing sound I like.
Oh yeah, it's
nice.
very satisfying.
Yeah.
Even the feeling of it going into the ground.
I bet it feels pretty nice.
It does.
Memphis said, "Hello, bro.
There's a sword
That's
behind
hilarious."
you if you want to try. It's behind the Nerf gun. See the little loop? Yep.
Oh my god, dangerous stuff.
That one's a little bit different. That's double-sided. That has two sides. Yeah, this one does not have two
This
sides.
is a pretty evenly weighted blade.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, honestly. I got it for really cheap online. So that one is definitely not as sharp as this one is. This one was sharpened. This one just has one side to it. That one has two sides.
This definitely
And
is
it's
not.
more it's more sharpened near the tip than the base.
Yeah.
But I do have protection in my room.
Yeah, I can feel how not sharp this is.
Yeah, that's super dull. But by the tip, it's a lot.
Yeah, the tip is really sharp, but.
They got a razor sharp tip.
Oh, right there's not that bad. Yeah, this is all dull.
It's very if it's not sharp, it's very inconsistently sharp.
Yeah, I was gonna say this part isn't bad, not that bad. Could be sharper.
Yeah.
This side of the blade is just fucked.
Yep.
Not so bad, not so bad, not so bad, not so bad. Definitely a lot better. Yeah. The rest of the blade is pretty evenly.
Yep.
It's just like closer towards the base.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that one to be super sharp when I got it shipped to me. This one, the one that I have over here, is definitely a lot more sharp. We were chopping apples and oranges and stuff in half in midair with like no difficulty.
Ah, yeah, I did that.
No difficulty whatsoever.
We
And that,
played
like,
Fruit Ninja in real life, and it was fun.
It was so much fun. But that was like fresh out the box. Like this thing cuts like butter.
Butter.
But anyway, I think you think we're ready to wrap it up for tonight. I think this is a pretty good spot to chillaxy. Have a good Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching and having a good time with us. We're definitely doing another stream on Thursday.
Thursday? I gotta make sure I can actually make this Thursday.
Yeah. If not, totally okay. We'll still have fun. But it would definitely be very nice if you were here.
Fuck me, dude.
You work.
6 to 10:30.
Woo! Super nice.
I'll try and watch.
All right. Well, you did pop in last time.
Yeah, I did, buddy.
But yeah, we are gonna be here 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday.
Nick is gonna be here.
I'm
7
gonna be
p.m.
here.
Eastern Standard Time.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday.
Unfortunately, I do work 6 to 10:30 on Thursday, so
It's all right. Well, you'll be here in spirit.
I shan't make it.
It's okay. But thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you all. Come to the next stream.
Yes.
Be there.
Yeah.
Don't be square.
Yeah.
Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Peace out. Big cheeks out.
Ooh.